Continuing problem 14, we're going to work a few more problems solving by graphing exponential equations. And this part D, I'm going to change this. So go ahead and scratch this out, and I'm going to make that a 70. And you'll see why in just a minute. I want to actually really give you a problem that will help you understand how and when to change your window. So let's go ahead to solve this and go to y equals and put in 70 for y1. And 10 times 0.86 to the t to the x for y2. And let's graph this on the standard window just so that we can see what's going on here. All right, so here's the exponential part. The problem is that we're not seeing the horizontal y equals 70. So I'm going to change a couple things right away. I'm going to make y min 0. And y max has to be at least 70, so I'm going to go ahead and make it 75. And then I'm going to leave my x min and x max at negative 10 to 10. So let's see what we've got. Negative 10 to 10, change y min to 0, and y max to 75, and then hit graph again, press graph, and see what we get. So there's the 70 line. Okay, here's the exponential, so we're getting close, but the intersection is going to happen somewhere over here off the screen. So I need to make my x min smaller, more negative, so that I can see what's going on here. So negative 10 is not working. I have said in other videos that my go-to is negative 25. If negative 10 isn't working. So let's graph and see what we've got. So there's, okay. Now we're seeing the intersection. We're seeing all the important parts of the graph. Let's press window again so we can write that information down here. So x min negative 25, x max of 10. And let's go to our second calc intersect process. Go ahead and go through those steps, identify the intersection, pause your video, and transcribe what you see here, including the solution, and then come back and see what we've got. So you should be transcribing this graph that you found on the calculator into the window here, final solution t equals 12.90. Moving on to part E, 1500 equals 1000 times 2.3 to the x. I'm going to pause the video, or should I say you should pause the video here, because I'm going to work this one out and see if you get the same thing that I get. So hopefully you tried part E on your own. You should have gotten a solution of 0.48 for x and a graph that looks something like what you see here. The window values are negative 10 to 10 for x, 0 to 1600 for y. So let's try part E, and again, I think you're getting the hang of these now. Pause your video, try this on your own, and then come back and check your result. So hopefully you were able to obtain a result of x equals negative 1.09. The window here, negative 10 to 10 for x, 0 to 1100 for y, and the graph and the intersection here at negative 1.09, 1100. And you'll notice that these output values for y, I'm really looking at the larger of the two numbers between this value here, what the equation is equal to, and the initial value. So I take the bigger one, add a little bit to it, and that usually covers the basis for y max. Good luck on the U-Try problems, and come back here if you have questions or want to see these videos again.